All right. Welcome, everyone, to another amazing edition of Quiz Olympics. I'm glad to see all of you guys got to join on this Sunday evening. Hope you had a great weekend and a great Independence Day. So, we should probably get started with the rules. Let's go ahead and get started. Rule number 1. Everyone play every question till the end. This is not a knockout. This is what we call a marathon, which means every question must be answered. Now, when you answer a question, of course, you don't have to worry about getting it wrong and being knocked out because you get to continue. This is not a extra life type of situation. And for every question, you get 1 point, which is important. So get as many points as you can throughout this process. And everyone will be, kind of ranked based on your score. Now, what's good about this game with Rule 5 is that when we talk about first, second, and third place, that really means that there can be multiple winners in first, second, and third place. So it's actually quite a good opportunity to win. You're not competing against, you could say, everyone else. You're just competing against yourself. So think of it like a round of golf. Wait, maybe that's not a good example. All right, so great. So let's go ahead and get started with the first question. Today's theme, of course, is Indian independence and a lot of things that are associated with Indian independence. So be prepared. Every question is going to have some association with pre-independence India and going to independence, okay? All right, so this first question might start you off thinking. So here we go. So good luck, guys. Question number 1. All right, looks like most of you got this correct. Let's go ahead and display the answers here and how you did. All right, so let us move on to question number 2. And again, this first question, since you guys all got it, I'm not going to go into it. I think you guys knew the answer. Here's question number 2. Good luck again, guys. Okay, that was a very interesting question as well, and it looks like most of you did get this correct as well. So it looks like you guys know your history. And I should point out that you guys are answering this within the 10 seconds, because obviously if you don't answer it within 10 seconds, the counter is at the top. You will see that little counter ticking down and the little circle disappearing. So you get 10 seconds for each question, and it looks like you guys have done pretty good. There's your answers. Everyone getting that one pretty much correct. All right. So let's move on to the next question. Again, this is going back to August 15th, 1947. So best of luck. Okay, let's go ahead and check to see how you guys did on this one. Looks like there were a few people that didn't get it, but the majority did get it. So looks like it was a tough question. Here's what you guys scored. And 36 crores. Basically, that is a tough one. But back at 1947, it was roughly 36 crores in India at the time. Of course, today we have gone well beyond that, and we are almost the most populous nation, but not quite. China's still ahead of us. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to the next question. This is a tricky one. Okay, time's up. Pencils down. Yes, this was a tricky one. It looks like a lot of you did answer Jana Gana Mana as well, but the majority still did answer Vande Mataram. Not the national anthem, the national song of India. Very tricky. I know. This was not an easy question, and there's how you guys did. So it looks like, the majority of you guys did get it correct still. So it's always tough when there's a national song and there is a national anthem. Okay, so and I'm sure you guys are, biting your lip right now because, yes, that was the kind of trickiness sometimes in these questions. All right, but again, most of you guys are doing well. Let's move on to the next question. Another. Okay, let's see how you guys did. Again, pretty split, but the majority got it correct. And this was also very tricky because this goes back to pre-1947 when India, of course, was a bunch of princely states. Okay, let's move on to the next question here. And hope you guys need a second to get your water or anything else, or maybe you guys are having a beer at home. Here's a toast to India, 75th anniversary of India. All right, let's actually it's 74th technically, or is it 75th? They're saying 75th, but 1947 till 2021 technically would be 74th. All right, so let's go ahead and post the next question. Okay. Let's see how you guys did. Well, the majority got it right again, but there was some split amongst some of the other answers. So let's go ahead and have a look. Okay. Again, you guys seem to be good in your history. Your Indian history is quite strong. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to the next question. Question number 7. Here we come. Good luck. Okay, all right. Yes, the majority of you guys did get this correct again. And I think partly due to the fact that, yes, logically, it had to be much earlier than 1942. And of course, Gandhi only came to India, I think post 1915, right? So couldn't be 1858. That would be well before the All India Congress started really making a push. All right. Let's go ahead and move to the next question. Actually, 1858 is before Gandhi was born, too, just to point that out. He was born in 1869, October 2nd. All right, let's move on to the next question. Okay. Very tricky question, but the majority of you guys got it right. Some did say Mahatma Gandhi, but no, he did not. He was the leader of the Quit India movement at that point, too, but he did not write the Constitution and considered the architect, rather, and it was Ambedkar. All right. Now we got 8 questions down. Hope you guys are feeling good about yourselves. Most of you have been answering these quite well. Impressive. So let's move on to question number 9. Another song or poem. Okay. See how you guys did. Majority of you did get it correctly. Some did say Rabindranath Tagore, but the answer was Muhammad Iqbal. So another, looks like tricky question, but the majority of you guys actually knew this, which is quite impressive. I am truly impressed with the knowledge of history here, and nothing to take lightly. Most people do not know their own history in anywhere around the world, and it looks like India here, we tend to know our history. Very good. So let's move on to the next question, and again, it's a question that is going to be a bit tricky. So put your thinking caps on. Best of luck. Okay. Wow. This looks like it got most of you. This was like one of those googly questions, right? Where you guys got stumped pretty much. So here's how you guys did. And yes, it was not 1947. It was 1906. The first time it was ever hoisted, that particular flag. Of course, it was officially raised when India did become a nation in 1947, but it was raised much, much before that. That was a tough one, guys. And let's go ahead and move on to question 11. Okay. These questions are getting a little tougher at the end, but wow. You guys nailed this one. Amazing. Gotta love it. You guys really did well. Impressive. Okay. I guess this last question is going to be a bit tricky. This is question number 12. Right now we are only running 12 questions, since this is the beginning of our adventure as Quiz Olympics. Eventually we will get to 15 questions, but right now we are doing 12. So here's the 12th and final question. Okay, so final question. Best of luck. Okay, looks like most of you got it right, but some of you, yes, did answer it incorrectly. It was 1931. And what's interesting about that was actually the capital of India was shifted from Kolkata to New Delhi in 1931. And it was done by the Viceroy of India at the time, and that was Lord Irwin. So that was a tough one. That not many people might have known. So kudos to the ones that got that. And let's go ahead and see how you guys did. Some of you guys did quite well. There were people that got 12 out of 12. Impressive. So, again, I'm really pleased with the way you guys answered. It's nice to see. We are a small team of people that do put together these questions, and we get them fact checked, and we, pretty much triple check to make sure the answers, and we know that they're not easy sometimes. So some of you guys must have been toppers, because this is impressive. Impressive bunch out there. or it could be that all of you guys are this impressive out there knowing your history. Very impressive. So let's go ahead and give a little bit of a shout out, obviously, to Mavendra Rawat, Sumit Kumar, Vedant KN for getting first place. And of course, there were some people there's one person in second place and a few people in third place. And we will be posting those winners. But again, pretty impressive, guys. And I will go ahead and end this quiz and tell you guys that be safe. We still have COVID out there. We do have another quiz. It's not next Sunday. We're going to try one more night that we are going to be doing quizzes on, which is Tuesday. So it will be all the way around to the 24th on the Tuesday, and it will be at 9:30 p.m., a little later. We're testing times, and we'd love feedback from you guys. Come to our fan page. Let us know. Give us feedback, good or bad. We want to make this better and better because this is a passion of ours. Quizzes are what we just love doing, and that's why we're doing this. So it's more of a passion-driven enterprise that we have, and we just want to make this experience incredible for you. All right, tell your friends, let them know, more of the merrier, and again, stay safe, and have a toast for India tonight. Good night.